Welcome back to my channel, guys. Another Clash of Clans reality here with Immortal from Amalgamation Gaming. Again, I ended up using the DragBat attack strategy, but it went south. And it went south really quick. Let's just quickly see what we've got here. So we've got a TH12 with 2 single Infernos. The other Inferno is actually dead. We have all the expos set to air. Our furthest left expo, or while the enemy's furthest left expo is upgrading. Same with his air defense. So the initial attack angle coming into this base, I believe, was wrong, and as we go through this video we will discuss why. I actually picked it up while reviewing this to get it ready for the video. So what I ended up doing was I was trying to create that pathing for my dragons. Remember, you use your 12 dragons, you come in, you take out as much as you can, and you just sort of come in and you assist with your bats. So I believe that my angle on this was wrong, but anyway, the initial plan was coming in from the top, creating that pathing, taking out everything to the extreme right of the base, and then dropping our dragons in from the 11 o'clock angle to come in with the Grand Warden and sort of just take this whole half section of this base to the left. So let's see how that went before we discuss it a little bit further. So coming in with the king, followed by the baby dragon on the left and the queen to create that pathing. King taking out buildings. As he's taking out buildings, the queen is taking out the inner row, which is very nice. Coming in with that stone slammer, taking down that multi-mortar. He will then go over to the Tesla, taking the Tesla out, coming in with the balloons, taking out the air defense. That was perfect. So that is exactly what we wanted. We wanted that pathing, but as you can see, the queen, she didn't take down the elixir collector. She didn't take down the dark elixir drill. She's going now for the pedestal. Let's call it the pedestal of the barbarian king. And notice that you don't always wait for your heroes to die off. So you know what you can do for them, and then you shift your focus, because you also need to try and manage your time. Like in this particular case, it was already a little bit delayed as there's 11 minutes and 18 seconds left for the attack. So let's see, coming in just with 2 dragons to sort of help with that pathing, because if you now think about this realistically, and then this is where my flaw was, but if you think about it realistically, the section of the base with these out is too big. You have like not even taken out a full third of the base. If you were to draw a line through all of these buildings right here, if you take down these double rows, you took out not even a third of the base, which leaves a wide angle for your dragons to cover once you actually come in with them. So what I would have done differently had I had a second chance at attacking this particular base or the same sort of layout, one is I might have actually came in from the bottom, taking out more splash damage, because remember, you don't want splash damage when you use your bats. Okay, so taking out the splash damage, that would have been one thing. Or if I just went with the exact same attack that I did just now, same angle, same everything, I would have came in with my barbarian king at the top like I did, followed by my baby dragon like I did, but I would have shifted my queen to the opposite side. I would have had my queen come in from the left side of the base so that she could take out these dual layers, the king with his assistance take out the furthest right, the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock angle layers, which would have narrowed the pathing for the dragons so much more, because look at what is happening now. So as we are deploying our dragons, they are just all over. So see, firstly, always you want all your dragons as often as possibly. So it's not always doable, but as often as possibly. You want all your dragons to sort of be in that Grand Warden's range, because once you hit that ability, you actually hit all your dragons, and all of your dragons can actually be saved, so they're not vulnerable. Okay, so coming in there, you'll see that like 4 or 5 of my dragons are shifting off towards the left. Some of them are coming towards the right, and that is the beginning of the end. Because I've got freeze spells. I can freeze the town hall, I can freeze the infernos, which I actually end up doing, but it's just not good enough. You want them all in one confined space so that they can do mass damage and then spread out. Because now, even coming out with the bats are going to come out soon. I needed to try and save my dragons, otherwise they were just going to die. They ended up dying anyway. But now, what do you do with your bats, in all honesty? If you face this base, and the destruction on it was nice. It was, I mean, we're standing on 72%, but what's next? Nothing is next. Because I can tell you guys, I tried to take out this Giga Tesla, but it's a beast. You're gonna see in just a few seconds. It absolutely obliterates the bats. Coming in with them from the bottom, from either sides, your bats weren't gonna survive. Not for this. This air defense does nothing. It takes out 10 at max, but you've got about 100 because you have five spells. But the problem is you've got splash damage on either sides. Now, again, you're pushed for time. So had I wait, could my dragons have taken out this wizard tower? I could have then came in with the bats from the left to assist. But look at what the Giga Tesla is doing, guys. Let me zoom in here. Look at what it is doing. This is the power of this Giga Tesla. If you haven't really experienced it, forget about these. Forget about these expos. That Giga Tesla is a beast. It is so quick as well. It doesn't pause. It doesn't have a break. Nothing. So I personally think this is not a bad attack. We got 78%. But I personally think, have I divided my heroes coming out, especially in this particular base where you don't have any walls in between, sort of splitting them, redirecting your heroes. You just come in with your queen from the left of the base with a stone slammer for that pathing. You come in with your king on the right of the base, followed by maybe some minions and a baby dragon, just to help with that double row destruction, and then followed by your dragons. Always try and keep them in a confined space. So this is why we are doing this Clash of Clans reality. We are tackling all my attacks that are flawed. So I do have 100% attacks, we get them, but in Clash of Clans reality, you don't always 3-star. That is just the reality of it. You don't always think how you're gonna I'm trying to find the word, but you don't always think how you're gonna apply your attack, because you are on the spot here. This is multiplayer. You only have a few seconds to plan your attack. It's not like it's a clan war or something like that where you have days, like a day to actually attack, 24 hours. You have like 30 seconds or a minute to really plan. Okay, but that was Immortal with another Clash of Clans reality. This marks episode 4, and we will definitely continue them, guys. So if you like this, please subscribe, please continue, and I'll definitely keep on doing my best to have daily Clash of Clans videos. Thanks, guys.